we have a request. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Huge shout out to Greg for the coffee. I really appreciate it. The donation goes a long way. So we're checking out Joan Baez, Diamonds and Rust with lyrics. So I'm hearing that she was in a relationship with Bob Dylan in the 1960s, which ended badly. And I'm sorry to hear that, first of all. Or I don't know how they're doing now, but either way, I did know of Bob Dylan. Of course, I have heard some of his music. Not her though. So this is gonna be my first time sort of diving into who she is and her catalog. We have a description here. Diamonds and Rust is a 1975 album by Joan Baez. Baez is often regarded as an interpreter of other people's work. And on this album, she covered songs by Bob Dylan, Stevie Wonder, the Allman Brothers, and Jackson Browne. But Diamonds and Rust also contained a number of her own compositions, including the acclaimed title track, a distinctive song written about Bob Dylan. Huh. Okay. So this is so the album itself is called Diamonds and Rust, but this is also the name of a song. Okay, that is just by her. This is her song. Okay, let me look her up here a little bit. I always like to do a bit of research beforehand. So Joan Chandos Baez is an American singer, songwriter, musician, and activist. Her contemporary folk music often includes songs of protest and social injustice. Baez performed publicly for over 60 years, releasing more than 30 albums. So it looks like she was well aligned with Bob Dylan, like same vibe, essentially. And she's still with us, 84 years old, okay. From New York. See, I was curious because her last name, I sometimes see it here in Colombia. So I was wondering if she had like different roots and stuff. But either way, we go on to the song. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go. There they are.
Well, I'll be damned, here comes your ghost again, but that's not unusual. It's just that the moon is full and you happen to call. And here I sit and on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. As I remember, your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? A booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago, I bought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust.
I really like that sound.
Well, you burst on the scene, already a legend, the unwashed phenomenon, the original vagabond. You straight into my arms. And there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free. Yes, the girl on the half shell could keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing with brown leaves falling all around and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling out the window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes out, white clouds mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me you're not nostalgic. Then give me another word for it. You were so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly. And if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid.
I might have to check out the full album if that's how we're starting. Wow. What is this sound here? What is that sound? It looks like or it doesn't look like. It sounds like a spaceship or something. It's a sound effect that I think I've only heard in like a loop station. It's one of the things that I'm really into, one of the genres, beatboxing and loop station. They use this machine to, process and the sound from the microphone into it and do different effects. Like it's like a spaceship. I can't describe it any other way. Wow, this was this feels so new in a way, refreshing, even though it's from 1975, already 50 years ago. It sounds very original, different. I mean, of course, I could hear it like in her voice and the language that she's using, that it's something from that era, but at the same time, like the instrumentals, the way she's playing the guitar and those effects, it's unlike most things that I have heard. So it's really interesting. And by the way, does she play the guitar? Because it seems like it would be very difficult. It's one of those, finger style guitars or guitar styles. Fingers, you get what I'm saying. That you would think would be really difficult to sing at the same time while doing it. So I don't think that she would be playing the guitar while singing at the same time. I think it would be somebody else, but maybe, I don't know, who's to say. Man, this song is it's like a poem. I guess they did have that type of connection. I wonder what happened, what went wrong here, because it looks like it would be all the makings for like the perfect couple, right? And so we have diamonds and rust, the good and the bad, right? Of experiences, of love, romance, life together. And she describes it so well, like I remember you looking like this, your blue eyes and your hair, and like our connection. So she sees him still in a good light. It's like she misses him. She longs for him, even though I assume at this point they're already separated. But the way she expresses those feelings along with this music, it's man, like you can understand how she's feeling, if that makes sense. Because I don't get this as like a, sometimes you hear breakup songs, for the most part they're like F you, right? Especially in modern times, it's like, something by Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande. It's a breakup song, F you directly to the ex-boyfriend. This one, completely different vibe. It's like, I'm picturing like flowers, like green grass, like memories, like old footage of like, them together doing this and that. So it's really interesting. And her voice, she has this vibrato where she ends the phrases like, I don't know, like heading straight for a fall. Like she doesn't say heading straight for a fall. She's like heading straight for a fall, like that kind of thing, where it's very cool. And then she switches up like the way she was singing, and like speeds it up in a, how do I even describe it, in almost like a theatrical way, as if she were reciting something. So she's singing like this, and then she starts talking like, I don't know, she just starts doing it faster. But yeah, either way, her voice, it's really clear, really easy to capture, right? I'm surprised no one has requested her before. Maybe they have and I missed it, but she has a very cool voice. Man, maybe one of the best that I have heard from that era, from the 70s. I am definitely looking forward to more from her, if this is what she sings, because her voice is special. And the guitar playing, man, it reminds me a lot of the music here, like traditional music where they do, like, I have an uncle who's a professional flamenco guitar player, and kind of sounds a little bit like that at times. And then with those special, it really creates a whole atmosphere. So I enjoy this a lot. Thank you, Greg, for bringing this to my attention. And if you guys have more suggestions, comment, hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.